What up, guys, and welcome to a brand new series, High School Stories. I'm bringing back Storytime Sunday, but god damn, I promised myself I would not swear, but I'm bringing back this series, and I'm really, really excited because this is one of my favorite things to do. Just fucking tell stories, and fucking put it on behind a video. But anyway, today I wanted to tell the story of my high school chemistry teacher from sophomore year. Let's call her Mrs. Lava. This lady is the spawn of evil itself, and I'm about to describe to you exactly what this person has done. Well, anyway, let's start this off at the beginning of sophomore year. I started off, she wasn't too bad. We kind of chit-chatted. I told her I did cross-country back in the day. She's like, oh, I did cross-country too. So I'm like, okay, this lady, she's not too bad. She's pregnant. She's going to be gone soon. Anyway, we had this substitute, which is honestly one of the nicest ladies of all time. Shout out to Miss Paulus. But anyway, we had her, and everyone had really good grades. And then she left at the second semester, and then Miss Lava is what we're calling her. She came back, and absolute annihilation happened. So basically, she came back, and the next day, or 2 days, quiz, man. And then the day after that, quiz, and nobody, absolutely nobody was passing except the two nerds in our class, who, full respect to dealing with that terrible person. But anyway, god damn, we were all failing, and she wasn't giving any review. I'm a senior now, and we still get review, especially, god damn, in my government class, man, we get so much review. It's like a 7th grade class. But anyway, I digress. That teacher, she gave us a quiz every day, and I don't know, a lot of people, like, they decided to bend to her will, but I'm like, no, I need to go home and rate on Destiny. I don't have time to study for 3 hours a night. I need to get the Gjallarhorn. If you don't know what that is, you are missing out. That is the greatest weapon of all time from Destiny. But anyway, I got that bitch after not doing my chemistry homework because I refused to bend to the will of this evil monarch, and so did my two other friends, Kyle and Tyler. We were just chilling in the class every single day. Like, honestly, we were probably just trying to piss her off because of what she was doing. But anyway, it got to the point where she just was failing us every single day, and I wasn't gonna take it anymore, man. Like, I'm gonna fail chemistry because of this lady, and there's nothing really I can do about it. And keep in mind, I was doing pretty good at all my other classes, like, and that was the only class that I was doing not good in, and it was completely because of her. And at that point, I was like, I'm done. I'm gonna go Braveheart mode right now, and I'm gonna absolutely annihilate her worldviews. Alright, it wasn't that insane, but anyway, one day we had a test, and what I did was, for the entire test, I knew, listen, I'm not gonna stand for this terrible monarchic, non-benevolent, terrible action. I wrote an essay as to why she's a terrible teacher. And then she scanned it. Like, basically, I was talking about how she needs to connect to the students more. Like, my other teachers, shout outs, man. My English teacher, one of the best teachers I've ever had, man. People love him because he's just a good person. But this class, she was a robot, man, and she just didn't know how to teach. Well, anyway, she scans that motherfucker and sends it to my parents. And my parents start yelling at me. And my parents are professors, keep in mind, at a university. So she's like, does your son do homework? Are you making sure that your son learns and everything? And they're like, we are professors. I apologize, but and then what happened was they started telling her, they started giving her tips on how to be a better teacher. It was, when I learned that they did that, I just lost my shit. But anyway, the next day, man, she calls me over to her class when I was chilling with my homie. He's a gym teacher now, but I was just chilling in his class talking to him about whatever the fuck, about why I hate country music. But anyway, I get called down to her classroom during the last hour of the day, and like, it was a little awkward considering I dissed her in her own test. But anyway, she calls me down to the class, and we just have an argument, man, and like, it's awkward. I half apologized to her because I felt bad, you know. But then the next day, she keeps sending whatever I keep doing to my parents, and I that's it, man. That's why I'm making this video. But anyway, towards the end of the year, she kind of just gave up. I half feel bad for her, but I half don't because she's a tyrant. But anyway, man, I got really into that. But that is the first story. There isn't much else to say. That teacher just deserves a pay decrease, is what I can say. If the world has teachers like that, man, they just gotta connect to the students more. But anyway, this has been XP with the first high school stories coming back at you after about 2 weeks break. I don't know, I was kind of busy, but anyway, this has been XP. Make sure you subscribe if you love this video. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching. This has been XP, signing out.